how can I say, today has been sort of a roller coaster kind of day. It was very good in the morning, afternoon, but then I started to feel anxiety and this feeling of loneliness and confusion because of some things that are out of my control. I'm feeling overwhelmed too. I don't know if you've ever experienced where you're doing things that you like, but you're creating like new habits and trying to make these habits stick and be able to leave all patterns, and it's not so easy. I I felt like I've had some weeks that have been rough in that matter, where I feel like I'm making progress and I'm take a step forward, but then I go 2 steps back. And basically, uh, right now, I had like a wonderful uh, dance session at home where I was just dancing and having fun, and it was really cool, and I enjoyed it a lot. I even recorded like some videos and uploaded to my Instagram. But then, like some things that are out of my control made me feel like very lonely and very anxious. I felt anxiety and this loneliness, and I decided to put on some music because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, because I feel like I have to let go of certain things, certain people, and it's not very easy. And basically, sorry about that, being able to open up and express myself for real, like not only when I'm happy, but also when I'm uncomfortable, or when I'm sad or angry. I don't know. It's not very easy, and that's why I decided to make this live, because I want to share like more, not only when I'm happy or when everything's cool. I want to be able to share when I'm also sad, and that's something that has been hard for me. Like, to be able to share that is not something that is very easy. I feel like I've always have it inside, and I wonder sometimes, like, I have hit rock bottom because of that, because I keep things inside me. Especially, like, I have this weird, complicated relationship with anger, sadness. Like, I don't even know if I'm allowed to feel angry. I don't know if I'm allowed to be sad. Hi. Um, and it's very confusing. It's very, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like, I know that emotions are real and that we're not supposed to believe that someone negative or positive. Like, they're just emotions. But if you're told over and over again, don't be angry, don't be angry, or don't be sad, you're always smiling, smile, it becomes hard for you to be able to share those emotions, this sadness, this anger. And well, basically, I decided, because I wasn't sure what to do, I was feeling really anxious about everything, I decided to put on this song from Les Miserables, The Miserables, well, Les Miserables, I don't know, on my own. And I think that song really relate to me a lot of things. Like, it talks about basically the character in this play and this book, Les Miserables, by Victor Hugo, is Eponine, and she's in love with Marius, and she's supposed to be taking this letter to Cosette, the girl that Marius is in love with. That, well, she sings this song on my own, and she explains like how she visualizes everything, like she sees everything differently because she's in love with Marius, and she has this idea that everything's beautiful, the trees and the pavement, everything looks amazing, and she believes that there's still a chance for her and Marius to be together, but Marius is in love with Cosette. And then she kind of wakes up in the middle of the song and realizes like she's only loving him on my own, by him on her own, like she's only in love with him and he doesn't care about her really. Gracias, muchas gracias, Atan. Gracias. And basically she's like, I wish that we could be together, and she still believes there's a chance for them, but she knows that it's all in her mind. She's the only one that's making these dreams and these hopes of love with Marius. And I guess I relate to Eponine in the idea of dreaming and thinking of things that are not there. Sometimes we want reality to be a certain way and it is not. And when we have all these emotions and we're unable to be present and accept things as they are, it can be hard. And I guess even when that happens, I guess what I'm trying to say is that we also have to be able to sit with our emotions, I guess. Like we have to accept reality, not only external things, but inside. If you feel sad, if you feel angry, I guess it's okay to say it, to say, I'm angry, I'm sad. Even though in real life, like people don't seem to be able to take it really well. At least we don't seem to be able to know how to manage sadness or how to manage anger. Like I know that even I have this difficult, complicated relationship with anger, with sadness. And sometimes I wonder, like, how many rock bottoms do you hit before you're able to really allow yourself to express yourself, to say, I'm angry, I'm sad, or to see things as they are? How many times do you have to fall like really, really low and hit bottom, like the lowest kind of bottom, before you realize that you should not fantasize people, you should see things as they are, you should not put anyone on a pedestal, you should take care of yourself, and you need to be able to do things that are healthy for you, and to not be afraid. I don't even know how to, I don't even know if I am in that place. I don't know if I'm talking about this because I want to express myself more, and yet I feel like I don't even understand it. Like I'm always trying, well, at least I feel like I was always trying to go forward. I mean, forward or go backwards, like in the past, in the future. I was never in the present, and I wasn't able to communicate if I wasn't happy, if I wasn't. I felt like I just wanted people to smile and I wanted people to be happy. And this is such a mess for real. And I don't even know if that's healthy. I wonder if there's anyone in the world that feels this way. I wonder if there's people that have trouble expressing themselves and sitting with sadness. I think there has to be, because I've seen so many videos of people talking about difficulty dealing with trauma and dealing with sadness and dealing with all of this. And yet when you see reality, it feels like we're all trying to pretend that everything's okay. I don't know, I hate it. I just hate it that I don't know, I just hate it that we have to do that. Like, why can't we just cry? If we're sad, why can't we cry? Why can't we just be honest with people and say, I'm sad, I'm feeling freaking bad. Why can't we do that sometimes? Like, it seems like we have to carry on and pretend that everything's okay. And I know there's a lot of things that makes us like, I mean, I know there are things to be grateful for. Every day I know there are things that I'm grateful for. that doesn't take away from these feelings. And I wonder, why is it so hard? Why is it so hard sometimes for me? And I wonder if other people feel the same. Why is it so hard to express emotions that are like confusing, and to be able to say, well, I'm angry, I don't like this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to smile, you know, I don't feel like doing that, or I don't I don't feel happy here. And if you're doing that, it seems like everyone is like, no, you should be smiling and you should be happy. And and I just don't like that. I feel like now that I'm realizing, like, all these emotions are real, all these emotions are true, and it doesn't make them bad. The behaviors that we take, the actions that we take, are the ones that can be considered positive or negative. But sadness and anger, all of that is real, and it doesn't have to be bad. So I wonder why we cannot just simply, why do we need to escape, like Eponine in the song, On My Own? She had to escape in her imaginary world to pretend that she was with Marius, and she had love. And I wonder why we can't just face things and say things as they are. I'm angry and I'm sad and I'm lonely, and I want to find honest honestly a place where I feel like I belong, or like I'm cherished, or I want this kind of reality or whatever. I feel like we're not allowed to do that. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's just my imagination. I don't know if it's just my perception. Maybe I'm the one who perceives it like that. Maybe I'm the one who has this whole world like I'm in a mistake. But I feel like whenever I was younger, if I wanted to, like, if was sad, people would tell me, oh, why are you sad? Don't be sad, smile. Or if you're angry, don't be angry. You don't have to be angry. And I guess all of that stay with me, and I feel like, no way, I cannot be angry. Angry is bad. Being angry is really horrible. You cannot be angry, and you cannot be sad, and you have to always be happy, and you always have to say yes, 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 everything's okay. And I guess that's what makes us go like Eponine into alternate realities, like, and pretend things, to see things like we want to imagine, to dream of places that are not real, and we're not even able, like, I'm not even here right now. I feel like I'm trying to avoid emotions, I'm trying to avoid feelings. I worry about so many things, and sometimes I just wish I could feel it all and let it go, and I don't even know how to do that sometimes. I don't even know, like, what, like, when I'm singing, I feel like I can't even express myself correctly. Like, I don't, I've had like such a hard time, like, sitting and basically being with my body, with myself, with who I am, because of so many things in my past, and feeling like having a, like, even the hard reality of not feeling yourself, not feeling your body, not feeling your muscles, not understanding, not, like my professor, like my book, the vocal coach at my choir, she said, do this, and she used to tell me, do you feel it, do you feel it? And I was like, no, I don't feel it, I don't feel anything, I don't feel anything when I sing. I don't see a difference. I used to feel, and I was like so angry, and all that makes me so sad. And in this moment, I'm like confused, because I want to do things to be happy. I want to be a healthy person, and yet I keep feeling like I take a step forward and then to back, and then I go back to old habits and all people or all things that don't benefit me, and I don't I don't even know how to deal with all of this. I don't know how to deal with these emotions. I don't know how to deal with the process. I wish I could just like what I said right now, that what I shouldn't do, which is escape, but I wish I could escape from all of it. And I don't know, I guess it's just overwhelming. And here I am trying to express myself, trying to be open about it, try to be, and my throat hurts. And I think after this life is over, I'm gonna cry or something. I'm gonna try to be able to not oppress my emotions, because I just feel so tired of oppressing them all the time. But anyway, I think I've talked enough. I don't know. I don't freaking know what to do when it comes sometimes to sadness, and when it comes to all of things. I just feel like Eponine is a perfect example of how we deal with sadness. We escape through worlds, imagine things that are not real, and I wonder if that's what we have to do. Like just pretend everything's okay, and escaping through our own little realities on our own, and pretend everything's good when it's not. And I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that anymore. At least I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired, and I don't know. Maybe it's just something that's a process, and maybe everyone's dealing with it, but we don't talk enough about it. I don't think we talk about it enough. We always go on with our days, school, job, life, and we don't talk about feelings. And maybe it's not about staying in feelings, but I think it's more about acknowledging the fact that not everything has to be okay, that it's okay to not be okay. And it doesn't mean that we have to fall and be stuck on it, but maybe allow people to not always be happy. I don't know, I'm confused. It's just so confusing for me, but I'm trying to deal with it the best that I can. I'm gonna see if I can sit with it a little bit right now. Anyway, wherever you are, I hope you're I don't even know how to say goodbye. I I always have this phrase that I love, but I don't even know if it's the right moment to say it. But it says, well, I wrote it in my bio, and it says, "May love, peace, and light be with us all." But I think I added that a second part where it says, "Even though darkness is necessary." So it's like that. Yeah, because darkness is also necessary, I think. Anyway,